Grace Angel. Those of you that are new to my session or it's your first time attending my evening presentation, I am your team leader. Okay. Nice to have you all here. I believe at the end of this meeting, you'll be able to learn something. I think the only new person here is Zubair. The rest, I know you all. Sammy, I don't know which Sammy is this. I know you all. Pastor Joseph William, I don't know him. Joyce Akese, I think I know her. Jean, I don't know Jean. Is it Jean from Leader Sophie's team?
Yes, it is.
Pastor Joseph
Okay.
just joined yesterday.
Oh, okay, great. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So he's new. Okay, great. So you see, I know all the participants who joined our meeting. Isn't that awesome? Aside learning everything in this business, aside teaching everybody, do you also know people who have been joining? If you know them, it means you've been consistent on our meeting. Alice, welcome back. It's been long since I saw you on the meeting. Alice from South Africa. And Grace, I think it's Grace from USA. Okay, the rest, you are not new. I know all of you. Bernard Asian, you joined not long ago. Great. It's your first time attending my meeting. And I see my downline here, Leader Jakojo. Welcome. You made it today. Good. I hope your downlines are here. If they are not here, please forward the meeting to them. Rabbi, you are never new. You cannot be new. Okay, so let me share my screen, then we can get started. Okay. All right. So there are no signals. I'm going to first start with how to enter into a signal trade, okay? Because I see a lot of people do not know that. So let me quickly share my screen. Then we do that. I'll take you through some. I don't know what's funny that Augustina is laughing at. But let's move. I hope my screen is being shared. Hey, what's happening? Sorry. I have to use Zoom. Mm, hey, what's happening? I can't share my screen. Oh. Ah, I don't know. I think there's a problem with my device. I think I have to leave and rejoin again because it's not showing me to cast with Zoom. It's rather bringing screen recording. So let me join with a different device. I'll rejoin again. I share with a different screen. Hey, what's happening to my screen share today? Okay. Or people are angry I'm talking too much. Hey. Can you see my screen? My
No,
co-host,
please.
can you see my screen?
No,
Hey,
please.
what is happening?
It's not showing yet.
Okay. I
You
can't
must be
even
seated.
find. Okay, hold on. I don't want to leave too. Mm. Share screen. The village people are angry. They lie bad. Okay, so let me leave. I'll rejoin again. Wow.
Recording in progress.
Okay. I hope it's okay now. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, my screen is being shared now. Sorry about that. All right. So, let's see if there are any signals. No signal yet. Okay, great. So this is the Royal Queue app. Most of you know it. Okay. Now, the most important thing is, if you want to enter into a trade, okay, let's say there are signals. Let me go to the signal page. Uh, Dr. Umar even gave a signal. Let's use Dr. Umar's signal. Though he didn't share it on the other page, but okay. So yeah, this is a signal. Now, those of you that have joined this page, if you see, I hope you can hear me. All right. So if you see, sorry, sometimes because of the way the markets move faster, okay, the signal givers are not able to give you the price to enter at, okay. But once you see this, they said SKL, it means that is the name of the coin, okay, and this is a future signal. Why? Because with the futures, we have two movements over there. We have the long, then we have the short. If we say you are longing the market, what does it mean? It means you are predicting the market to go up. So if you entered at this part and the market should get here, it sells for you, then it closes the trade. But short is the opposite way. Let's say short, you buy at this price, then the price drops down. It takes profit from here. It means you are shorting the market. You are predicting the market to go down. Long is you are predicting the market to go up. Now, on the spot market, there is only one way market. Who knows it? There is only one way. Rabbi, do not answer. Please, those that I know can answer, don't answer. I just need neutral people to answer. None of my co-hosts should answer. Dr. Umar, please do not answer. So please uh, answer this question. On the spot market, okay, let's learn about the futures. On the futures, we have long and short. Long is when the market is going up, then it will sell for you. Short is when it's going down, then it will sell for you. Now, on the spot market, what do we have? What do we have on the spot market? What do we have? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the answers, but my co-host, none of you should answer. Dr. Umatu, don't answer, please. So what is the answer? If we don't get any answer, we are not continuing. We have long and short on the futures market. On the spot, what market do we have? On the spot, what do we say happens on the spot? We've been singing with that a lot, especially on my Zoom meetings. What happens on the spot? Just give it a try. There's no harm in trying. Oh, thank you, Cool for Joe. Joy David, you are here. You are not permitted to answer. Okay, good. Cool for Joe. That is great. So on the spot market, we buy low and sell high. So what does this mean? The spot market has there is one similarity in the futures market. And what was that similarity? Good. Pen beads. That's another way of answering. That is good. Long alone. Okay, great. So on the spot market, what do we see on the spot that we can see on the futures? I need that answer too, so that I can write on. That'll give me more vim to continue. What do we see? Buy alone. Okay, great. What else do we see? what do we see on the spot market that we can see? That answer is correct, but I need it in a different version. What do we see on the spot that is here under the futures? Under the futures, we have long and sell. So what do we see there? What do we see on the spot that we can see on the futures? Still waiting. Long. Thank you so much, Inkum Isaac. That is very good. Hey, Inkum Isaac, I don't know you. Are you new? I don't know Inkum Isaac. Zuberto said long. Thank you so much. That was what I was looking for. So, when you see a signal like someone asked the last time on the Doris Angel group, I was just laughing back doors. Someone was asking, who asked? Was it Beatrice or someone? Someone asked yesterday. Was it yesterday or Sunday? There was a signal. The person was asking, oh, is it long or short? The person was asking, is it sport or who asked that question? Leader Margaret, I think you'll be able to remember. Okay. Who asked that question? I'm looking for it. It's an example. I'm not laughing at you, but we learn from our mistakes. Oh, where is the message? Was it yesterday? Someone asked, where are we supposed to trade this market on? Leader Margaret, do you remember? It was on
I'm
our
trying
group.
to check.
Okay.
I don't seem to.
You don't seem to remember. Oh, okay. Let me check. Because was it yesterday or I think I also came to comment. Okay, good. This is it. Oh, it's not this. Not sure which one to go. Thank you. So this was a signal that was posted. They said spot or long. So spot means you can trade it on one shot, and long means futures. We don't have long in spot. In spot, we just buy low and sell high. So it's trying to let you know that this coin, you can also trade it on the spot. You know, there are some coins on futures, you can't find it on the spot. Okay, so this person who gave the signal, that is Rabbi, he's trying to let us know that this fan coin, we can also find it on the spot. Me, when I find the coins and it's on long and I can see, I can get that coin on spot, I also trade it on spot. So back to back, I get the blessing front and back. Do you get it? Uh-huh. So he said spot or long. Then Fan has broken the trend line, expecting 30% gains. Okay, that's his analysis on the coin. Then entry. Now, someone will be wondering, CMP. Do you have your notebooks here? CMP. If next week you come and I ask, what is CMP? I hope nobody will say, hey, this one there is new to us. So CMP, what does it stand for? Let me type it in the chat. Current market price. It's a CMP. Sometimes some people call it current price. Okay, but it's current market price. Then TP stands for what? Take profit. That means that is the profit you want to take on this long coin. So someone came to ask, is it long or short, please? Do you get it? Is it long or short? When it's been stated here that it is long, but you can also trade it on spot. Now, do you get the difference? Okay, I hope the person who has the question is here. Though she she herself after asking the question, then she realized that, oh my god, what have I asked? Do you know that kind of feeling like you asking some dumb question, then later you realize that how could I ask this question? Was I okay? Or I didn't read well. I think that's what happened to the person. Okay. So you can see Rabbi Elvis came to answer that there is long there. Oh, it's a long. Gosh. Okay, I think this message leader Margaret missed it. No wonder she didn't understand the whole show. So yes, he said, "Oh, okay, I just saw go again. Okay, not sure which one to go. That's why I asked." Okay, So sometimes, these signals, they move with some speed that if you waste time, small time, it's gone. Okay. Sometimes we can enter into a trade, even though they said don't trade after 3 minutes. The trade will deliver within 2 minutes or even 1 minute. You'll be so shocked. Okay. So when you are how do you call it? You are entering signals, you need to be fast. Now let us look at the signal that Dr. Umar gave. Okay. So we have ARB or USDT, take profit target 31. 31, I don't know, the 31 means 31 coins are sold. But the most important is the name of the coin, okay, which is ARB stroke USDT. Long. What does this signal tells us? Long means what? Who can answer it in the chat? What does the long means? So with the long, what can we do on this signal? Buy. Good. What can we also do on this trade? We are trading this on futures. Can we trade it on spot as well? Good. Thank you, Ajakojo. I think you have to be part of those who will not be answering the question because you know it already. So that those who do not know will be able to learn. Sometimes when we are in school, when a teacher asks questions, only the intelligent people who would like to answer it. Meanwhile, you have to give room to the people who don't know the answer. Do you get it? So they too, they will learn. Okay, so good. Peter Kelly says we can also trade it on spot because it is long. Now, how do I look for this coin? I go to my Royal Q app. Then what do? I search for the name of the coin. How do I search? This is the search button. Use this to search. Okay. So now, because it is futures, I'll first enter the trade on futures because that is where the market moves libi libi laba laba. So ARB. I've never traded it over here, so I'll go to all. ARB USDT is showing. I'll tap on it. Then what do? I understand. Then I tap on create. Then don't remind me again. I understand. I know this coin has already delivered. Okay, so but it's just for teaching purposes. Now at the top here, we can see long and short. Okay. So what did the signal? The signal says we should go in for long. So I'll make sure I'll stand on long before I do the trade settings. Okay. So when I tap on trade settings, what do I have to do? This place, you don't have to waste a lot of time over here. Why? Because you have to secure your position. It's like you've been invited to a party. You need to grab a seat before you go and form a queue for your dessert or your serve yourself, or else if you say you should go and bring the food before you get a seat, you will not get a seat. Okay, so first secure your seat. And how do you secure that? Now, the first buying amount is the most important thing to look at first. Now look at the first buying amount. The reason why ARB is attached to the number here is because with the futures, the first buying amount is in the quantity of the coin. Then you see the evaluation down there. The evaluation is 9.2 ARB at the moment will give you 4.8 USDT. Now, if you are going to be using leverage, let's say for instance, you use 5x, okay? You have to make sure this 9.2 you increase it. Why? If you don't increase it, it will buy just a little for you because whatever amount is here, because you're having leverage of 5, you need the actual money that will enter will be 5 divided by your coin here. Okay, so let's say I write 900, or let me reduce it a bit. Let me make it 500. So now this is 500 ARB. In equivalent, it will be 272.5 USDT. Now, if we say 5x leverage, how much exactly will my robot use? How much exactly will the robot deduct from my exchange? If someone knows it, please type it in the chat. How much exactly will the robot use? I'm waiting for some answers. How much exactly will the robot use? Do you have some answers? How much exactly will the robot use? I'm waiting. Divided by 5. Cool for Joe. Great. What divided by 5? Assuming someone does not know what you are referring to. What divided by 5? And why the division 5? Today there is like interactive meeting, question and answers, so that once you get the answer, you understand the reason. Good. Peter Kelly, great mathematician. So in reality, the robot will use this, you see this at your position amount, but when you go into your exchange, it wouldn't be this figure that it will deduct, because you are using 5x leverage. Okay, it's going to borrow you some money for this trade. But when you get profit, you will not get profit based on the 54.4 Peter gave. You get profit based on 272. That is why you see someone with $30, but the person will set trade setting based on 300 because of the leverage they are using. Okay. So the first buying amount is so important. I hope someone here is taking note, because the person is like, I'm making profit on the future. So I look at the profits are so small. Imagine this tiny profit. Okay. It's because of the first buy in amount. Okay. The default one mostly I'm not saying anything. The default one mostly is 5 point something. Okay. So let's assume I have $30 for this trade. The actual money I have in my exchange on futures is 30. What will I use as my first buying amount if I want to use 5x? Okay, I can choose to make this place, I can choose to use only 10 instead of uh 30. Okay. So if I'm going to use this as my first buying amount and my leverage is 10, let me change the leverage to 10. Though it's dangerous, okay? I like 5x. So if I change this leverage to 10x, it means 108 divided by 10. What would that be? What would 108 divided by 10? 10.8. It means in reality, the robot will take 10.8 out of my 30 USDT. Do you guys understand it before I continue? Type 1 in the chat if you understand this simple mathematics I just did. Please type 1 in the chat. I need to get your feedback before I can proceed. I don't want somebody to say, hey, Leader Joyce, you were too fast. I got this part, but the other parts, I didn't understand the whole show. Good. Please repeat. Don't worry. I'll repeat it again. So, if I write 200 ARB here, and my leverage is 10x. This simply means 10 divided by this amount, 108.7999 something divided by 10. So in reality, the robot will use 10.8 out of my $30 as trading capital. The robot will only use 10.8 from my exchange. Okay. But on Royal Q, it will record 108 that the robot has bought. So if I'm making 108, 1% of 108, how much would that be? That would be 1.08. 1%. 1% of 108 will be 1.08. But if I had not changed it, and the default one is here, the default one is 9.3. What is 1% of this amount? What is 1% of that amount? Zero point 0.04887. Do you understand? So make sure you don't have enough time to go and do calculation. Just make sure that the figure you write here, the equivalent should be at least $100 if you are using 30. So with $100, it means in reality the robot is using only 10 out of your 30. So you have 20 for what? Margin call limit. So first of all, what I would do is I would enter into this trade first. My leverage is 10x. Let me reduce it to 5x. So with 5x, it means it will not be 108. It will not be 10. Now, how much will the robot use if it's going to be 5s? It will use 21. It won't be 10 because it's 5, right? So I'm going to confirm. Then I activate. Okay, what is his signal saying? Oh, have we lost it? Where is the signal? Yeah. So it said current price. So this one, you don't have to waste time. Once you see the signal, no pagam, you enter sharp. You don't, hey, there is signal. Oh, I missed it. 834. I missed it. So once you, current price means the current market price of the asset. So you don't waste time. Okay. And he's saying the leverage you should use is 1x to 3x. So you can stay in the market for longer. If you go and use 20x or 10x and the market changes direction, you can be liquidated. Okay, that is why the signal giver, every signal giver and their rules that they have. Okay, he said 1x to 3x. So if you decide to use 10x or 20x and the market should change direction or retrace a bit, then you the 10x, you are out. Don't say, this person is a bad signal giver. No, you didn't follow their instructions. Okay. Then MCL. Someone is, hey, which one to is MCL? Margin call limit. It is here on Royal Q. He has just shortcut his own. Do you understand? We work with shortcuts here. MCL. Margin call limit. Oh, Dr. Umar, am I wrong? He's here. The signal giver is here. MCL equals to 3. He said, don't take profit more than signal required. Do not take more than that. Okay. Those who analyze the trade on the trading view, they don't just give the signals for giving sake, like they just give you any number. No, they watch it on the trading view. They check everything. So you have to follow their instructions. If you don't follow and they are out of the trade and you are not, you have nobody to blame but you. I hope you understand. So what I have to check is, once I start the trade, I'll come back to edit trade settings. Then I'll click on choose a strategy setting. Then I'll choose the one that I've already saved down. But the leverage you can't change. So make sure you change the leverage and the first buying amount before you enter into the trade. Okay, then once the trade has purchased, you come and edit the trade settings based on the instructions. So 1.2%. So I'm going to make it 1.2. Then he said 3 margin call limit. Let's go by his call limit. So I'm going to change my margin call drop. I can make the last one 8. Then I'll change this to 0.5. Okay. Then I'll confirm. So then I would save. Then voila. Now these settings will be saved in this coin forever until I change it. So even if they give another signal and it's long, I'll just activate. Okay. Now, I was telling some of our team members that today it's good to have the settings in the trade already. So once they give the signal, it's easy for you to enter. Like I'll prepare my first buying amount down. then I'll change my. Usually we get a lot of 1% than 2 and 2.5 and the rest. So I've saved it down. Once I get a signal on ARB, either long or short, I'm prepared. So I just search for the coin, then I tap on activate. Is that easy to understand? Did you get that explanation clear? Please type 1 if you got it clear. No, okay. Hey, Dr. Uma, the no you are saying, is it which no? Okay, 1. I got a lot of ones. Okay, so it's good to save the settings down. So you are prepared because see in a day the settings the signals that can flow in a day, even today it wasn't that much. Okay, and today I was buried in a lot of zooms. Look at wave short 1%, SKL 1%, SEI 1%, Bomber short 1%, SKL again 1%. Then Rabi also gave a signal Ethereum. This is spot, not for futures, spot. Okay, and you can see from 1% to 5%. CMP current market price. He said he's targeting Ethereum will go to 5K, and it's possible. This evening I saw it at 4,700, and I'm like, hey, wow! Imagine the time Rabi gave the signal, the price at which it was. Okay, it's possible it will get there. Now there is another signal again. Bombing short 1%. Just today, oh, then Nairo Ethereum 1%. Then Bombing short 1%. Then Deep 1%. Then Deep was the second trade for today, I think. Then Bombing again. So Bombing alone, how many profit has he given people today? Do you understand? So this is yesterday, but this is today. Today started 1, 2, 3. Hey, wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 signals. The day has not yet ended. 11 signals. That is crazy. That is crazy, guys. Yesterday was even more. Yesterday, everybody, all the signal givers, they were just throwing it. You see how the snipers would just be firing bullets. That's how they were just giving it to us back to back. Okay, I'm on another signal group called the Apex Jumbo. I believe you guys are also on it. He also gave some signals today. Okay, Atta, this is spot. Then we have he gave another one again. Hey, soon. Oh no, soon was yesterday. Okay, so you get the signals back to back. So, guys, aside your cycle trades that you have, it's important to have extra money. Don't be tempted because you don't know the direction in which the market will head. So don't be tempted. You say, oh, this one day it will come out quick. So let me just take some small percent. Should the market reverse and go backwards more, my dear, you'll be in huge floating loss. So that is why I advise that you should set separate capital for that. Now, there are some people that are not yet good with sports. If you are not familiarized with sports, I won't advise you to tamper with futures. Don't play with it because that place is real. You sweat plasma. I love this. It's real. This thing that is ongoing there. The risk there is very high. If the market goes against you, you must be ready to have more than the capital you invested. If you don't have more than the capital you invested, you you will sweat more than plasma. It won't be funny at all. Okay, so make sure you always have more money down. Okay. Now let's go to profit details. So this is where we see our profits being recorded. Okay. This is where you see your profits being recorded. Today, so far, the futures has not given any profit so far. This W coin is a signal that Rabi gave some days back. Okay. Then it sold again. So you see, as even though it's on floating loss. It has not sold yet, but it's still giving profit. Let me check on. Okay, let me go to spot and search for W. So when you want to see whatever that has completed on the coin, you see it under fulfilled orders. So though it has not finished selling, it has given 1.88% profit. Okay, it's 6 margin calls. Let's tap on the transaction record in the corner there to see how much was invested. I hope you guys are following. Okay, so it's bought here, then bought the original one that it buys. It's not part of the margin call. Then 1 margin call, 2, 3, 4, 5, 905, right? 905, good. Then it starts selling. It sold the fifth, then bought the fifth again, then bought six, then bought 7, then sold 7, then sold 6, then bought 7 again, then sold 7, sold 6, then bought again, bought again, bought again, sold. So this small profits, though it's not buying a lot, okay, because look at the amount it is buying, just 14.99. Do you understand? This is the power of sub-beam mode real-time settlement. That one gives you profit even if you are in the deep. Okay, so this 17, 18 cents, it can be going more than this. Okay, I hope you can see. Okay, so it has bought again. It will sell again. Okay. So that is the fulfilled orders. That is where to find fulfilled orders. Strategy details brings you back to the trading page where you can tap on trade settings to edit the trade. Now, if you're in a trade, you can still edit the settings. Okay. Hey, RSI was on this trade. So I set a default settings on all my trades. So that is why sometimes I'll have the indicator on, but it's not supposed to be on because the signal they gave us, there was no indicator. All right. So yes, the XRP fans, I hope you're excited because it keeps going up. Was it XRP or which coin did I? They said the coin will be getting to 10,000. I saw a message on hey, W2 is going up. Okay, great. Then it will soon be selling off. Looks like the market is good this evening. Yeah, I think the market is good this evening. We make a lot of money. So the notification bell, this is where you get a notification that there is a buy and sell. The robot communicates to us every day. So the notification bell and the order message, you see buy, sell, sell. Okay, you get all the messages there. All right. Now it's time for questions. I'm taking questions. If you have any questions, tap on reactions, raise hand, then raise your hands up so that I can address all your questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leader Doris. Please let your questions flow. Eh,
Welcome. Okay, nobody has raised. Oh, CJ, sorry. My one and only CJ. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. Please
Uh,
don't make me laugh.
Good evening, my leader.
Good evening, CJ. How are you?
I'm fine, though. See, Yesterday I make that almost $40. I'm so happy. I'm super excited. Mm-hmm. So
Congratulations.
uh So what I'm asking is, nothing concern me with future. Please, I need to be making money. Not if I went and borrow money for use for the trading. Now, when the market is green and I have sold the one-time setting that I did, I will be like a kind bit of afraid to re-enter the market again. So I need you, my leader, to help me on that, please.
Okay. So CJ, your question is not on futures, it's on spot. So what
Yes.
exactly am I helping you on?
The thing I need is, if for example, that I sold, and the market is still high, is still climbing, and I needed to take more profit. How to enter back that the same
At the
market?
same current market price, you want to
Yes,
enter that
yes,
same coin again.
yes. And when I enter, I can also take the profit and run away like thief. That's what I need, please.
CJ, and run away like a thief.
Run away like a thief.
Okay, so it
Because,
means you are stealing money on the spot market.
yeah, because remaining there, we we bring more consequences for me. I don't need to be remaining there much,
Okay,
please.
great.
Uh,
So when you enter into the trade, okay, and you have a take profit of, let's say, 3%, and the robot has sold that 3% off for you, but you can see that, looking at the candles, that coin will do a little higher before it will start to drop again. You can just, once the trade closes, you can just tap on activate again on that same trade, then it will buy at the current price. But such a trade, you have to be monitoring it well, so that when it retraces or it starts to reverse, you can just quickly come out before it starts to go down. Okay, so that one you have to monitor it and make sure it's not on cycle. If it's on a cycle mode and it sells off, it will rebuy again. Do you understand? Now, another advice I will give is, if you are going to be trading on the spot market, it should be solid coins, especially if you have it on cycle mode. It should be solid coins. If I say solid coins, coins that are built on its own blockchain, coins
yes,
that
yes.
have good projects backing them up. Now, how do you know? When you go to coin market cap, you'll be able to see the coins being ranked up, number one, number two, based on their ranks. Aside that, you can also use ChatGPT. Type the name of the coin and ask. Just type, maybe you type CMR, or hey, there's no coin like CMR. Maybe GTC. Whatever
Okay,
you need to know about GTC, ChatGPT will tell you. Or you can write, is GTC a good coin? Or is it built on its own blockchain? It will tell you all the details you need to know. Whatever question, just ask, it will give you the answer. Then you would know if it's a solid coin or not. Okay. And
okay.
yeah, I think there is a video on my YouTube channel that can also throw more light on what I just explained. It's titled Top Coins to Trade on Royal Q. You can check that video up and watch it. Okay.
Okay, okay. Top coins to trade on loyalty. Okay, no
Yes.
problem. Okay.
Okay.
And another one, that last time that my trade was setting, so
Yeah.
you saw it and you told me that I need to make a bull run setting. So since then you have not did that to help me on that. I need to know that bull run setting so that I will set it and save it on my strategy. So whenever I need to use that setting.
You can install it in the trade. Okay. Okay, sure. I will send you a picture of the settings so that you can create it yourself. Okay. I'll send you that. Just that sometimes when I have a lot, I forget other stuff. So just remind me in the chat, okay, so that I'll share it with you.
No problem. I need it. Thank you so much. I need it to set it this night before I go to sleep. I need to save more money.
No
Please.
problem, CJ. I'll try and send it. I'll share it on all the groups so that those who need it can also save it down. It's good to have so many settings so that
Yes. Yes.
anytime you want to trade, you can just pick it inside. It's easier that way.
Okay.
All right, CJ.
And my regards to Leader Rabi, the way he has been helpful to us.
Thank you. I'll tell you.
I'm here. Hey,
Okay.
bro. Thank you so
See your
much.
views.
Finally, the Arabi is here already.
So you are my emperor. You are my emperor. So
Okay.
continue your good job. Continue your good job. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, sure.
All right. So the next person we have is
Yeah.
Augustina. So that was CJ from Italy, formerly in
Said it.
Germany.
I said that before TJ will finish, I would have forgotten the question safe, and it's true. I forgotten my question.
you should have
TJ.
you should have jotted it down. Was it was it about your trade settings, the first
No,
buying
yeah, it's
amount?
about you just did it. I think I saw somewhere you were edit. I thought the settings you gave me, the
Mm-hmm.
strategy you set for me, I thought
Mm-hmm.
I would just go with it directly. But I saw you when you
No.
were teaching. I saw you doing some
Yes.
editing. So
That
please,
one
can
was
you?
having the default first buying amount of, was it 15 or 5? So I told you, when you want to
Okay.
enter into the trade in futures, you need to change it because that one with futures, you don't enter with first buying amounts like the spot, how we do 10 USDT or
Uh-huh.
15 or 25. Do you
Okay.
understand? So that one,
Okay.
it comes with the quantity of
Yay.
the coin, the minimum quantity you can buy, and the price
Okay.
changes. So it's not always the same. Why does
Okay.
the price change? Because the value of the asset goes up and down. So that
Okay.
is why Royal Key will give you a minimum you can buy, like the screen that I shared. The coin minimum we can buy is 9.3, which in equivalent in USDT was 4 point something USDT. So you
Yeah.
have to change it on the quantity, like the first buying amount, assuming let me share my screen again so that you can see that.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Just pay attention
All right.
attentively. So let
Oh,
me
I've been cooking. Oh. Mm.
that is why you were not paying attention.
Oh,
So let me
thank you.
share my screen again so you can watch it carefully. So those who did not
Okay.
get it, you can also re-watch it again. Just if you are driving, just park and watch this part. If you are cooking, if you are on top somewhere to get down.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let me go there again. So let us search for the coin, the ARB. No, let's use a different coin. Let's use SKL. SKL. So I tap on it, a SKL, then create. So let's say we are going in for short. Okay, I haven't done any settings here. Yeah. So I tap on trade settings. Now you can see that the first buying amount, what do you see over here? 175
Once about. Mm.
SKL. It
Okay.
means when you purchase 175 SKL, you spend 5 USDT. This is the
Mm.
equivalent. Now, if you use 5 and you change your leverage here to be 10 or 5x, what does it mean? It means 5.0125 75, sorry, divided by 10 or divided by 5. Let's do that calculation briefly.
Okay.
175 divided by 10. Oh, what did I do? Sorry, 5 rather. 5.5.0
Yes.
is changing. 02. It changes because of the price of the asset. 0.26
Okay. 026. Yes.
divided by 10. If 10 will be my leverage. So
I use five.
in reality, the robot will purchase 5 on your royal queue. But the robot would, on your Binance, this is the amount it will deduct out of your 30 USDT that you have. Your
Okay.
total 30. Do you understand?
Okay.
So
Yes.
when,
So
if this coin will not drop to buy your first call and your second call, you will get 1% of what? Of 5. So let us
okay.
calculate 1% of 5. 1% times 5.026. So you get
Mm,
0.05.
it's my many zeros. Hey, I've been
But
getting it.
imagine, let us say, instead of 175, you double the 175, okay? Or you
Okay.
did it, let's say, 350.
Mm.
Now, 350 will give you 10 USDT. It's still not enough if you are using 10x, because when you divide 10 by 10, it will give you a 1. So the robot will use 1 out of your 30. But when I add 10 to it, that will be 3,500 SKL. And
Oh,
if I
okay.
change this to 10x, what does it mean? It means
Okay, it's divided. I've been using, I thought it's multiplication rather. So I always assume it will multiply the number there.
You are muted.
Yeah,
hey,
okay.
sorry. I didn't, sorry. So ask your question again. Please ask your question again. You said you were thinking that the
Yes,
10 will
that the
multiply
5x.
the
No,
100.
yes. It's, we'll multiply whatever I have there. So because of that, I'm not able to increase the number. I always do like
Ah,
50 or something, thinking the 5 will multiply.
no,
So if I should
no,
make it 100 or more than 100, it's going to be too much, which my capital may not contain.
no. So as I've
Okay,
given this example that, let's say, for instance, my trading capital for this particular trade is 30 USDT I have in my exchange. Now, if I
okay,
make it 100 here, okay, if it's 3,500 and just look at the equivalent, okay.
okay,
When it's 100 and it's 10s, it means 100 divided by 10.
okay,
So that would be
okay,
10. So out of my 30, the exchange will only use 10 and I'll be left with 20 for the rest of
okay,
the margin calls. Do you
okay,
understand?
okay. Yes, please. Thank
Let's
you.
say, for instance, it is if I add another 0 here, this will be 1,000. So if my leverage
Okay,
is 10, 10 divided by 1,000 will be 100. So in reality, the robot will take 100 from my exchange, but
okay,
I will get 1,000. I'll get the 1% based on 1,000 and not on the 100. That
okay,
is how come
okay.
in futures people are able to make a
Yes.
lot of profit. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Now,
Mm,
if the leverage is not 10 and it's 5 or 3 or 2, divide it by whatever amount you get below the, like, the USDT equivalent. Okay. So let's say, for
okay.
instance, the amount was 100 USDT, but my leverage was 5x. What is 100 divided 5 divided by 100 is what?
20 or something.
Let's use a calculator.
20, yeah.
So it will use 20. The higher the leverage, the higher your risks. Because
Okay,
those who have higher leverage, when the market starts to go down, they will feel it more than those below. Okay, maybe
okay,
before it will get to those who have used 3x or 2x or 1x, before it will get there, maybe the market will change direction, will start to go to a different direction. So they will be out of the market. But you that you use a higher leverage, you'll be kicked out of the
mm-hmm.
market very faster. That's why
Okay,
sometimes we advise that use 5x. 10x is good, but when it gets to liquidation, you will feel it harder. Do you understand? The higher
okay,
your leverage, the higher your risks as well. Okay,
okay,
so now your first buying amount, just make sure the equivalent, whatever you see here, make sure you
Yeah.
change the leverage too. If you don't change the leverage, it will end up, if you have exactly 100, it will end up using the 100. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All
All right.
right.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So I
And
hope.
please, also with the signals, when they about the marginal call too. Let's say the
Mm-hmm,
default settings is two margin call, and they
mm-hmm.
ask you
They
to
say
maybe use
3.
three. Do you have to go and edit it? And
Yes, you can. You can
okay,
because it's the person's signals rules. So you have to play by their rules if you want to select their signal. Okay.
so
So what
you can
you
just
just
add
do
any
is,
other any number, or you have to do the calculations too as well. Let's say that if you're
let's
adding
say
about two,
3, I have 2 margin call and the person giving the
yes,
signal says 3 margin call limit.
okay,
So I'll just increase it and make it 3. But the number here, I always tell you that when you are arranging it, the biggest number should come below and the highest should be at the top. So the first 2
oh,
is the default settings that I gave you. So you
yes,
can change the third core instead of uh let's say for instance 4, I can choose to make this 6, or better still
okay,
8, so that there will be a little gap in between them. Then I'll change
okay,
my times to zero point 0.5 again. Then I
okay,
confirm, then I save.
okay,
But make sure you enter into the trade before you change the trade settings.
oh,
First,
okay,
change the first buying amount, change the leverage, save, enter into the settings before you come to trade settings, then select choose a strategy, then you do
oh,
the rest of
really?
the edit. Do you understand?
Um,
If you don't
I
do it that
always
way, you will miss out. It's a
okay,
trick. Okay. If you don't do it
okay,
that way, you will miss out because by the time you say, hey, let me go and set this, you are taking your time. Before you see notification sold, you've missed out on
okay.
10%. Okay.
Okay, so I'll go to the choose the strategy and pick the strategy before doing the editing in there.
No, let me show you the long. I haven't done any settings. They've given a signal. I go to trade settings, then manually create. Then
Yeah.
I change this first buying amount to, let's say, 3,500. Then the leverage is 5s. It's okay. Then I save. I activate to enter into the trade to secure my position.
Oh, okay.
Then I'll come back to the trade settings. Then I'll now tap on choose a strategy setting. Then I'll select the appropriate settings I want to use without tampering with the first buying amount. Then I'll leave the first buying amount and perhaps change the take profit to suit what I was given in the settings.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
get it?
Yeah, because I was going straight to straight trade settings.
Yeah, it's good to
That's
go
how I've
to
been
trade
doing it.
settings, change the first buy now. Don't click on choose a strategy setting because
That's what
maybe
I've
that
been
will
doing.
waste
I've been
time.
choosing it.
No. So now you know. This is
Oh,
just a
okay.
trick. So first
Okay.
enter into the trade. You are trying to secure your position. As I said from the beginning, you've been
Okay.
invited to a party. You have not gotten a seat. You say you are going to take food. Okay, when you take the food, where will you go and eat it? Will you be standing and eating? So you have to first secure a
Okay.
place to sit,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
getting a position in the market. Because the
Okay.
market is not waiting for you. It's not waiting for you.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
understand? Everybody is trying to enter at the same time. So it's not
Mm,
waiting for you. So you first change the first buying amount, change the leverage, make sure the leverage is what you want to use, save it,
mm,
secure your position. After
okay.
securing, you come and change the take profit to whatever take profit you were given. Then you quickly save. You don't waste time on it. If someone is
Okay.
calling you, cry, reject that call. Don't pick that call. That call will confuse you.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Mhm. All
Thank you
right.
very much.
You're
Thank you. I
welcome.
really appreciate it.
Don't
Thank you.
mention, dear. All right. So who is laughing? CJ. Yes, some calls they are just disturbing. You just cut that call first because you have to secure your money. You need to put Royal Q logo into your food as one of the ingredients. Hey, God. Okay, so no questions, right? Nobody has raised their hands up. It means all of you understood what has been taught this evening, right? You all understand it. Kwesi Menu is new. I don't know him. Um, Edwin. I don't know Edwin too. There is great day. I know you, my mommy. Bernard Essien, I did a short video on the group. I'll share that video too on all the rest of the group so that those. Oh, I know Edwin. Edwin, you're downline. Rabbi Edwin, okay. The Ewe guy. Okay, I know you, Edwin. Now your name will be kept in the record in my medulla oblongata. Kwesi Menudi, I don't know him. All right, so you guys do not have any questions. Let's call it a night. This version will be, you can get it on my YouTube channel and watch it later. Okay, so that is all for now. Those of you trading on the spot, continue over there. Don't be tempted to come to the futures because that place, liquidation is real. Unless you have extra money for that, then you are good to go. Okay. All right. So God be with you all and have a lovely night. Since there are no more questions, thank you all for joining in. I really appreciate you spending 1 hour 30 minutes with me. Yeah, 1 hour 28 minutes. Okay. Please be tempted. Futures is about to be exciting. Don't mind Rabbi, okay? So the signal generators will continue to be providing us with more signals as we proceed, and we'll be teaching you too on technical analysis soon. We'll be teaching you. Those who can join the early morning meetings can join. 4:30 a.m. Ghana time, 6:30 a.m. Europe time, so you can join. So you will be able to generate signals just like Rabbi, Dr. Umar, who else have been generating in our team? Mommy T's team as well. There are a lot of people who get their own signal without consulting anybody, and it works. Okay. So yes, that is all for now. iPhone is asking when is the next meeting day, please. So our meetings are Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays, 8 p.m. prospect meeting, business presentation, sorry, where we invite prospects to come and know more about the opportunity. Wednesdays are back office, like what we just did. Okay, I'll take you through the back office. If you have any challenges, we would address it as well. So that is all. iPhone. Who is iPhone? We don't know you by name. How do we know you, iPhone? So next time we don't address you by iPhone. Like I know CJ, I know Minat, I know Rabbi, I know Queen Rita. Mama Diana could not make it today, right? I don't see her here. Yeah, Mama Diana could not make it. But Mama Pauline made it. Mama Pauline all the way from UK. Oh, she left. Okay. So yes, that is all for tonight. God be with you all. I
Uh,
need to.
Doris.
It's Annie. Oh, Annie, yes. Okay, I remember you, Annie. Hi, Jean.
Yeah, you were supposed to assist me the last time. I sent you the photo, but then you didn't get back in touch with me.
Oh, really? I must have forgotten. So sorry, my dear. Let me check that out. So, Anne, you have to chat me privately, okay? Let me look at it. Oh, okay. Can you share your screen? Let me stop the recording so you can share your screen, Jean. I've forgotten what you wanted me to look at, but let me stop. So the meeting is officially closed. I'm just here to assist Jean. And those of you who want to still be here and listen, that's okay. So let me stop the recording.